to my channel if you're here for the first time, and welcome back if you are not. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the pattern for this gorgeous pair of shorts, which is essentially a paperback pair of shorts. I, however, have called it the flare short only because I needed the name to fit in my pattern paper without making it look too busy. Now, my interpretation of this design is a pair of shorts that's flared out at the side. The body aspect of it has some fullness to it. In my case, I have added more fullness at the top than the bottom, and that's just because I wanted more gathering at the top. The hem of this pair of shorts slants downwards from side to crotch, and the crotch has been extended as well as dropped down to give it that very loose feel. The waistband, which is the paper bag aspect of it, has two channels for elastic band and a channel in between these for a drawstring. And then there's obviously the two big pockets in front of the shorts. Now, this process is super easy and super quick, so go ahead and grab all your grabbables and let's get started. Now, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. My name is Ijeoma, and welcome to my sewing diary. The first thing you need to do is to trace your shorts in your desired length. I traced down to 17 inches from my top line, including all lines and darts. You'll be tracing the slim fitted version of your basic trouser pattern. So the materials you will need are your traced shorts, extra pattern paper, long ruler, paper scissors, gum or masking tape, short ruler, tracer wheel, pins, marker, pen or pencil, and measuring tape. I'll leave the full list as well as all associated links in the description box below. With extra pattern paper at the waist of both back and front patterns, align your patterns such that the side waist of the front touches the side waist of the back. Trace about 3 inches of the front and back actual side line on both pieces like so. Set one of the patterns aside. In my case, I'll be working with the front pattern first. So mark 3 inches up from your actual waist, starting from the side to the center front, and then extend your center front line upwards and connect all points, outlining the side trace mark too. Drop your crotch line by 1 inch and extend it from this point by another 1 inch. Redraw your crotch line and then connect the extended 1 inch points to the inseam hem like so. Mark 4 inches up from the hem on the side line and connect to the hem at the inseam line with your ruler. This is your new hem. Extend your crotch line down with a straight line and draw 2 other lines from top to bottom on the left hand side like so. Extend the hem at the side and mark a point 1.5 inches out from the new hem at the side. Connect these points to your original waist at the side with your long ruler. In my case, this cut through my side hip. Now this is fine, as we'll be adding fullness to the shorts and it will compensate for this. Go ahead and number your patterns. Take off all excess paper and cut through your pieces so that you now have 3 front pieces. On fresh pattern paper, go ahead and separate your pieces. We'll now be adding more fullness at the top than the bottom. So glue the side piece down and then measure 1.5 inches out from the top part of this piece and 6/8 of an inch out from the bottom, and glue the second piece down. Now you want to make sure that the bottom is going in the same shape as before you split the pattern. Spread the third piece from the second using the same distance and glue down. Join the bottom, original waist and extended waist with your short ruler. And then go ahead and separate the pattern at the original waist to produce a waistband and the center front shorts. Add a 1/2 inch seam allowance round both pieces except the hem. At the hem, add a 1.5 inches seam allowance, remembering to fold and trace the sides for a well-folded hem. Label your patterns. You'll be cutting 2 pieces of the shorts and 4 pieces of the front waistband. Manipulation of the back shorts will be the same as the front, and that is extending your waist upwards by 3 inches, dropping and extending your crotch by 1 inch, connecting the 1 inch extension to the inseam hem, marking 4 inches up from the side line and connecting to the inseam hem to create your new hem, extending your crotch line down, drawing 2 other lines on the right hand side from top to bottom, extending the hem at the side and connecting to the original waist, numbering your pattern, splitting, spreading the same manner as the front on fresh pattern paper, separating the waistband from the shorts, adding same seam allowance and labeling. You'll be cutting 2 pieces of each, and the back waistband will be cut on fold at the center back, so do not add any seam allowance at the center back waistband. The last but not the least is to prepare the big pocket, which is very simple and straightforward. So I'll be using a pocket size of 10 by 9 inches, exclusive of all seam allowances. So on fresh piece of pattern paper, measure out a 10 by 9 inches rectangle, add a 1/2 inch seam allowance at the sides and bottom, and a 1.5 inches seam allowance at the top. Label your pocket. You'll be cutting 2 of this. While cutting my fabric with the pattern, I realized that my front inseam was longer than the back. So work your inseam lines to make sure that they are the same length. And if they are not, reduce the longer one at the crotch line by tracing the inseam crotch of the shorter one on it and redrawing your crotch line and seam allowance like so. Remove the excess paper when you're done. And you're done! So I'm thinking a tank top with this pair of shorts. What say you? We'll be sewing this together same time next week. The video will be available forever and ever, God willing, if YouTube does not kick me out at any particular point in time. So don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a like too if you're impressed and want to see more. Also let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So until next week, see you later. Bye.